And we're live. Those announcements. Run those ads real quick. We good to go. Howdy, Brooch. Hey, Pub. Welcome, welcome. Hi, everyone. As you may have seen in the go live notification and with Brooch's message, we now have brand new subscriber badges courtesy of our very own C806256. I am absolutely in love with them. I can't lie to you. I love them so much. They turned out so good. Howdy, Comic. Good to see you. Hey, Truth. Hey. Let me pull them up on stream here real quick. Howdy, Kaylee. Let me get my go-to streamer Gelatin Channeler. Howdy, Larea. Welcome. You know what? I'm gonna start the music right now. I was watching Mouse do the Final Fantasy XIV housing stream, house tour stream earlier, and man, the ambient music in Final Fantasy XIV is pretty good. So we're gonna be listening to some of that today. I'm gonna get that rolling as I open up the trash corn. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 tiers to the subscriber badges. We're still on Pixel Chat. Yeah, I like the font. I think I'm just going to keep that. So, for base subscribers, we have this little guy. We have the unpopped kernel. For 3-month subscribers, we have this guy who's about to pop. I love this one. This is fucking genius. Those little Gerts are everything. Those little Gert are everything. Billy, I forgot how cute your tuber is. Thank you, Moth. Thank you. Those little feet, yeah. They're very cute. And then, of course, once he hit 6 months, it fully pops. And then you got a little popcorn guy. I love that he keeps the corn kernel as pants. I think that is absolutely genius. C8 did such a fantastic job with these. Then at 1 year, it's a butter popcorn guy. Howdy, Rosenloff. Good to see ya. Why didn't my subscription appear? Why didn't it appear? Hold on. Huh. Is the popcorn gonna burn at 2 years? I did consider a burnt popcorn, but we don't have that one just yet. So at 1 year, it turns into a little buttered piece of popcorn doing a little jig. At 1.5 years, it turns into chocolate popcorn. So it's got like the milk chocolate popcorn with the white chocolate drizzle. We tried a variation of this with the regular popcorn with the chocolate drizzle. The only problem is that whenever he looks really small, it kind of looks like gore. It kind of looks like he's covered in cuts. So we did not end up going for the regular chocolate drizzle and instead opted for chocolate with white chocolate. And then at 2 years, turns into caramel corn, little caramel corn guy. All the cute little poses for each of them are very lovely. Little caramel corn guy. Wouldn't have put Popcorn Gore on my bingo card. Then at 3 years, which I think is currently the highest tier available, it turned into this really sparkly one. I asked C8 what this was supposed to be. They said it was just some nice colors. I personally think it looks a bit like cotton candy. The Mystical Galaxy-Corn, the Galaxy-Corn is quite cute as well. Oh, they look so good in chat as well. I'm so happy to see those. Good lord. Oh, those are so lovely. I think this little guy looks like cotton candy, personally. And then, of course, for 4-year subscribers, which I don't think we've actually been streaming for 4 years yet. Thank you, Brooch, for the tier 1 sub. 9 months. Badges are very precious. I am immensely happy with them. And then for 4 years, which I don't think I've even been streaming for 4 years total yet, so this one is, as of yet, unavailable. We have the ever-elusive Rainbow Corn. Howdy, Decoy. It's the mythical gay corn. There's all of our new subscriber badges. Held for Automod, pretty gay. You know what? We'll allow it. We'll allow it. That goes from little popcorn fella, pops out, doing a little jig, buttered, chocolate covered, caramel. I like this one as cotton candy, and then the mythical gay corn. My personal favorites are these two. I really like this one. This one has such an amazing little energy to him. It's like in Slime Rancher, you start with elemental slimes, and at endgame when you get Turbo Heaven and Hell slimes. Oh my god, I've never played Slime Rancher. It seems like a game that I'd probably enjoy for at least 10 hours. I love these little guys so much. So, thank you again, C8, for all of the new subscriber badges. They came out twice? Interesting. Ooh. Thank you again, C8, for all the new subscriber badges. These are so above and beyond what I could have hoped for. You have absolutely knocked it out of the park with this one. Thank you so much for all of these. They look fantastic. If you go from 2 years to 3 years, it kind of looks like he's sneezing. I should rejoin the Discord on my new account, not gonna lie. Do I? New account? Huh. Wouldn't mind having you there. Discord's been a little busier lately, which is nice. I like the energy here. He's popping out, doing a little jig, standing up more, sneeze, then back to normal. I love these so dearly. So, in addition to that, well, sort of the same thing. Congratulations, chat. You now have a chat mascot. I've been wanting for a while to have a little guy to represent chat. And so this is you guys now. This is our little chat mascot. The little popcorn fellas. You're the popcorn. I have decided to call them, with the help of Flora to decide, they're called kernels. The little kernels. Kernels of wisdom? Perhaps. We'll see how chat goes. There you go. That's you. I gotta be a sweat and collect enough points for you to play my favorite game ever. Ooh. But I could not wait to show these off. Man, I am so happy to have these. I liked the I did like the hexahedron subscriber badge that we had, but it never really felt like my badge. You know what I mean? It never really felt like it was something that belonged to me specifically, you know? So I'm really happy to finally have something that feels completely unique to my community and to my streams and to my aesthetic. I am dearly in love with these little guys. Need to come up with a hexahedron knockoff, maybe? Maybe. I do still like having the Hex girls appear in some emotes as well. But this is so unbelievably cute, I just want to give them a home. I'm so happy with how they turned out. Thank you again, C8. These are absolutely tremendous. But that's not what we're here for today. That's not what we're here for today. Today, we have a solemn duty. Because some of you, I suppose, didn't read the fine print on your Streamiversary vote contract. Okay? And so, our solemn duty is to make a model for The Outer Worlds 2. Now, you might say, we could make it pretty simple. You know, there's like the Spacer's Choice armor that's pretty iconic. There's like the box art armor that's pretty iconic. You know, iconic with like Watch Dogs air quotes. We could easily do either of those things. You know, and I think you would be okay with that. I don't think anyone's particularly hooting and hollering aside from Little Cactus to watch me play The Outer Worlds 2. But I said to myself, I could, in theory, go for something relatively simple, something easy, a little drop in the bucket, get it done with, and then move on to the next game. But no, you deserve better than that. And so, I devised a most cruel and heinous plan. And that plan goes by the name of Corporate Memphis. All right, looks a little something like looks a little something like this, you know. Looks a little, you know, a lot geometric. We got these big old limbs. Got these bright colors, a lot of geometric designs being incorporated in here. This is the visual language of corporate America right here. And so I thought, I hate this art style. I despise it quite a lot. I do not like it even a little bit. However, it would be really funny to try and make a Corporate Memphis model for the Outer World streams. And so that's what we're gonna try and do here. We've got some stuff to work with, but generally the defining ideas are these large, either like strictly geometric or rounded shapes, these really large bodies and small heads in proportion. A lot of straight lines, at least in this one, although we're looking a lot more rounded. No line art, so lineless art. Have you seen Memphis Saturn Eats His Son? I think I have. We can pull that up as a reference image. I'm gonna crop out one of these guys to you. I have decided it will be you. You will be part of our reference collection. Also, very genderless is kind of important to Memphis. That's true. That's true. Extremely androgynous and aracial. Let me find some more examples that we can use. Here it is. Pretty good. Gender does not exist in the corporate world, so I'm thinking we're gonna have to come up with a pretty interesting pose, because where's my pen? Here it is. Is this vor? It's more so cannibalism. I'm thinking maybe we do a little something. Is that the average Memphis artwork for you guys? I don't know why it's called Corporate Memphis. Assumedly, it may have originated in Memphis. Hi, Topi! How's it going? Welcome, welcome! We're making a model for the Outer Worlds 2 today, and I've decided that instead of being normal, I am instead, going to be making a Corporate Memphis-styled jelly for the corporate game. Also, if any of you weren't here for the announcement earlier, we have new subscriber badges. We have new subscriber badges, courtesy of C8. It's the Colonels. I love them so dearly. I'm really happy with them. C8 did a unbelievable job with them. Unfortunately, not for consumption. Yeah. Like one of the little gel packets in there. They're so cute. I know, right? Getting the little blushy cheeks in there is so good. I'm definitely gonna need to make some emotes with these little guys. I was saying to C8, I finally have a character in my library here that can pog. I am most definitely going to be making a Colonel Pog. Because I wanted to see my silly little guy. Hi, Lurf! Welcome, welcome! You got the, is that the 1 year one? I think so, yeah. So we gotta make a Colonel Pog. I love these little guys dearly. But yeah, so we've got a little bit of a challenge under our belts here, because we're thinking of going Corporate Memphis on this one. As far as poses, what am I thinking here? Because we could go maybe a little. How do they do shoe? Okay, the shoes are generally rounded. I'm thinking maybe like a. Something like this. Really, I don't like it. I don't like it. Do not like it. I think we gotta include the zipper in there. Oh my god, well, no, hold on. I could do a little collar just so that we're getting a little something there. We gotta go bigger on these legs. We gotta go much fucking bigger on these legs. Is the first note. But you know, something like that. You know what I mean? I teach Jelly how to use the horror that is Adobe Illustrator. Don't make me go back. Please don't make me go back. If you value me as a friend, please don't make me go back. Even though it was kind of satisfying whenever I could get it to work properly. See, now, the good part of some of this is that it's working with a lot of straight lines. So we can use that to our advantage in a lot of ways. Then something like this. I'm not sure about the arms, but like the legs I feel pretty locked in on here. I feel like the head somehow needs to be tinier. I feel like I've made the head too proportional. You know what I mean? I feel like we gotta be like this side. Oh my god. Oh, I detest it. Ugh. I'm resizing it and I'm like, surely that's not actually the proportions that we're operating on. It is. It is. The key is to make the head proportional to the size of your brain. That's fucking brutal, Lurf. Damn. Alright, and then maybe whenever we're talking, we turn this away. And then hold on. That would be God. I think you should squash the head, make it just barely tall enough to accommodate the dot eyes. Oh God. More? Oh my God, I'm turning into a fucking pug. I think this front leg needs to be bigger. Like that. Jesus. That's just kind of, if you're looking for that kind of vibe, I guess. I hate it a lot. I hate it a lot. this should be like that. Is there Final Fantasy 14 music? I thought I had the game. I was listening to Mouse's house rating stream, and the music really wormed its way into my head. And I feel like the stream music has been getting a little stale for art streams. I was like, yeah, fuck it. We'll listen to some. Oh, I hate this jelly quite a lot, I must say. Howdy, Zatex. Welcome, welcome. Going for something quite unique. We're going for Corporate Memphis to match the corporate game on this one. That's the style we've decided to emulate here. Hope you like the new sub badges. Got the 6-month one yourself going there. This should definitely like pop out a little, right? Okay, so then it would be like, all right, let's scribble it in. Hi, Merrick. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so doesn't look like white is a very common color. I wanted to drop a quick message about how now I'm torn between this stream and Walrus's. Yeah, he has an absolutely insane FMV game on. Oh, FMV month's still going? Damn. Okay, in terms of colors, I think we should artificially limit ourselves. No white. We have to use gross saturated colors if possible. Like I need to be blue or something for no reason. I'm blue for an amazing reason. Oh, C8, what is this? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Wait! Hold on a minute! Wait! It kind of looks really charming whenever you draw this. Wait a second. I kind of like this. My girlfriend says hi. Tell her I say hi as well, I suppose. Welcome, like a bed. Ho could get away with an eggshell. Sorry, you could get away with an eggshell off-white or something like they have on that woman's shirt. It's true. I probably. You know what? I want to keep this. We're putting this one up on the fridge. I got like, see, whenever you draw it like this and you don't render it in like I look like a Psychonauts character here. You know what I mean? Are you seeing that? You see that, right? It's very Psychonauts. Alright, where's my pen? There it is. I could do an eggshell off-white, but I think I want to be blue for an amazing reason. Then we have our iconic yellow, naturally. Well, we do have to use white, so I think we will probably use like an eggshell white. Yeah, see, the problem is that I have white as part of my, like that's part of my color scheme, being monochromatic and all. We'll steal this blue as well to use as our black substitute. is this little cactus? Oh my god! The hell? This is so cute, what? That's adorable! See, the fucked up thing is I'm looking at this, and I'm like, damn, I don't know, I kind of like how it's turning out a little bit, you know? Like, I'm looking at this, and it does not inspire immediate, like, disgust and aversion. Although we've got a lot of the same color here on the legs and arms because of how my outfit is structured. Let's see. If I do eggshell white, what am I looking like? Oh fuck, I look Caucasian. You can do a seam on the legs maybe? Probably yes. We'll need to have something like this to differentiate. Yeah. Make your head zigzags round for pain. Oh god. I definitely should. I definitely should. Yellow for the shoes or something? This yellow is clashing. Let me steal this yellow that they're using here. That's more like it. A little bit of a mustard yellow, as it were. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. And also, I thought that this would take, like, a lot longer to get up and running as well. I'm a little scared at how quickly this one came together. I was like, oh, this one will be a challenge. This one will test my limits. And I'm already quite happy with how it looks. The hard part is going to be, you know, the whole rendering deal. Damn. I don't like the shoes. I'm not fucking with the shoes. I've never had to consider the shoes. I do think I want to be blue for an amazing reason as well. Should all my colors be fucked? Like, maybe instead of blue... Or maybe instead of yellow, rather. I don't think that's the shade of green that we want. I think we want, like... something around there. And then instead of our eggshell white... something like that. Ugh. God, I don't even recognize myself. How about pink for the shirt? Ooh, let's try that. Hold on. Maybe like a... somewhere in... well, that's more purple than pink, but... it's a starting point. Make one leg a different color. We could, hold on, let me find this. Have the one in the foreground be a lighter shade. Like that. But then I feel like this arm should be a lighter shade as well. Right? Even though that kind of, I mean, you know what? Fuck it. It doesn't make sense, but it works. How about the zipper? This looks disgusting. I quite hate this color palette. But I can't tell if that means that it's good and we should continue, or if I need to choose a different one. Too many dark values. The intended difficulty of corporate jelly is almost unbearable. Yeah. Here's what I think. I think now we want to actually make the model. Instead of movement, speaking just changes the color. Ugh. I don't like that. Because I think we've got our shape and I think we've got our pose. I feel confident about that. Need to balance it out with some lighter colors and also add a solid color background to complement. Oh yeah, we get some like get some random ass geometric shapes in the background as well. Yeah, for sure, for sure. All right. Brush properties. Get rid of the anti-aliasing. And make this size 15. Seems like a good start. Is this the right size? We can go bigger. Something along these lines, methinks. Have a word bubble appear over your head whenever you speak? Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. Alright. Move this jelly. It's a shame this hand's going to be cut off a little bit because I actually really like the shape that we have there. Alright. And we want to use our good old friend, the line tool, for almost all of this. Maybe a 20 point to start. Because we're going to be doing a lot of straight lines. Isn't there a shape maker tool? There is a shape maker tool. Hold on. Oh, but it doesn't have like line opacity or anything to it. One sec, or you know, brush density. That's the way to go, though. We will be using that for any curves that we need. That's the play. Got to make sure to fine-tune it. Well, we don't really need to worry about the interior lines and line thickness right now. Right now we're just defining shapes. Merge that down. Here's a new Control C, Control V. Feel that and use it there. Thank you, Little Cactus, for the gift sub to C8, allowing them to sit in the shade of the orange trees they've planted, I suppose. Oh, shoot. Wrong line size. But I hate how naturally this this formed. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. You want about yay big on its own layer. Yay big on its own layer. A little bit thinner. Well, we don't really care about line thickness all that much just yet. Give me that eraser. Need to move this up a little bit. God, I might as well have just fucking booted up Illustrator the way I'm having to make these goddamn shapes. Need 10, 20-point line. Yay big. Over there. All right. Legs. This is Final Fantasy XIV ambient music. This specific track is called To the Sun. I just put on a random playlist. This is the one I want. Have you played Final Fantasy XIV yourself? I have not, actually, no. Not yet. One day, the Siren Song will reach my ears. But thus far, I have eluded its call. The bag has no mouth, but does it have ears? Occasionally. No, actually, it never had... Well, no, yes, occasionally. Although usually when I have ears, I also have a mouth. See the Sillies. So hi, Shiva. Good to see you. Well, no, hold on. I should be using... I should be using a circle tool for that. Should definitely add photorealistic ears. I think that would be quite terrifying. I must say. You just had a major update? Is it good now? I have not updated my Krita, if that is the case. I feel like I'm generally very behind when it comes to updating my Krita. How do I want to do this one? Maybe like that? Something like that, so it aligns. Photorealistic animated mouth that appears whenever you speak. Don't do this to me. Don't turn me into a creepypasta, please. I've changed the arm significantly here. What did I change about it? A lot of this can go. The small head has a weird cryptid charm to it. It's growing on me a little bit, sadly. I think we have this one come out, and then this one is like, there's the elbow, and then it comes down. Although they usually have rounded elbows. We would need our good old friend, the circle tool again. I must say, I hate this quite a lot. And the hand, which we can just sort of draw however we want, because it is going to be eliminated. Even though it's actually a really good fucking hand. That's upsetting. Alright. Time to do the head. Is this that shit-ass corporate website art style? That's exactly what it is, Shiva. Shiva. Yes. That's... I'm playing The Outer Worlds 2 next. So I'm doing corporate Memphis. God, I hate this. It has to be the circle tool. Has to be the circle tool. Get rid of that, get rid of all of that. And we don't really need to worry again about the inside edges. Oh, God. Ugh. Alright. And then the eyes. We have two options here. I think maybe we could go extra cursed. I think maybe we try and copy this style. You know what I mean? Instead of these, which are a little cutesy, we go for like a almond shape. No, not that. It has to be like... half circle? Whenever I'm looking at the game, I could be like that. I think we go for that art, that style of eye because it's more cursed. Something like that for sure. Worry about that in a bit. Where's the layer that has this leg? Gonna erase that. Get this in here. Oh, fuck. I fucked up. This is supposed to be this. And this, align tool. 20 point. God, there's so many tangents. Like that. Although again, I don't know why I'm drawing... We could... I think it actually just looked better when it was like that and it was just all one tangent. Alright, where's next? We have our head, which I despise. This needs to come straight out. Circle tool. Fucked up part is that using the circle tool is actually helping me, like, proportion this relatively well in a lot of ways. Like, I kind of hate that it works so effectively. Okay. It goes up like so. Then we have our hand, which we'll do like a... No, doesn't feel quite right. I'm gonna trace this exactly. That's good. Okay. god. Grab everything that isn't part of this and move it into its own group. Generally looks like they say salutations instead of howdy. They do. I also need to make sure that this arm is in its own layer, because we want a version that doesn't have the arm as well. This is the non-talking one. Oh, and our zipper. How can we forget our zipper? God. Got caught with our fly down. I think this would actually look better if it was... Have you ever made evil jelly? I think Flora has probably made an evil jelly at least once. A happy employee? Oh no. Oh no, my god! Oh my god! Oh! Oh! Oh, the rounded is so fucked up. It's so fucked up. Goes about here. Let me find where the chest is. And then we erase this part. Ugh. God, I hate it. I hate that it came together so easily, man. I hate it. I hate this. Okay, here's what we do. Do this on a layer. All of these in their own layer. Never the twain shall meet. This would need to go behind. What we can do. Well, yes, make a new group layer, put them both in there. Control-C, Control-V, keep that around as a control. Merge it down so we can lasso around it. And then select, row selection by 5 pixels should do the job. Color it. Oh, right. Select invert selection. All right. I gotta ask, what's with the little cat on the left? I think I just drew a cat with one line, and then I liked it, so I kept it. So it stayed. Alright. Now we color it. I have forgotten all of the colors we decided we wanted to use. What if you made the outline dark blue or purple? We're getting rid of the outline. We're getting rid of the outline. It's going to be lineless. So for example, whenever I'm blue for an amazing reason, we're gonna grab that here. Here. There. Oh. And then I would make the line art blue as well. See? Like so. How will we... This is going to be a little difficult, isn't it? We'll figure it out. Grab our really dark blue. Want to use for all the essentially black parts. Well, hold on. New group layer. New group layer. Fittingly, this track in particular feels quite corporate. It does, doesn't it? Okay. All right. Color and everything we need. And erase what we don't. I don't know where, if it plays in game, but it sounds like about 4 motifs put into a blender. Yeah, this is the part where it's going to get difficult, right? Because then we have to take this color. Gotta, like... Essentially find all the places where it doesn't overlap with another color, or with the same color rather. I do a lot of colored internal line art whenever I'm working with Stuffed Cactus. I just don't do colored external line art. It always feels like it gets a little muddy with my style, I think. I don't mind doing it here. Damn. There's a real knobby elbow here. But it is what it is. Well, you know what? We can fix that one in post, because I don't quite love the shape of that. We'll sculpt it a little. This as well. This too. Now, what are our options for the line art between? The line art betwixt. We could do this, or we could draw harsh shadows. I think the harsh shadows seem more fun to try, but we're gonna have to use them quite a lot. Well, actually, we're gonna have to mix them a little. It would be a lot easier to just have a different color. Like so. Definitely make things a lot easier, that's for sure. This? That's better. I think I like that. That seems easier to replicate. What am I missing here? Right, this color needs to be used basically to there. No, wait. There. And then grab this color again. Right. I mean, it's looking good. It's looking quite good, I must say. What are we gonna do for the shoes? What color are we thinking? I'm thinking we gotta go like the jacket on this rather. I'm thinking this is the play. Put that under the, yeah, put that under the blue. It'll make our lives a lot easier. Alright, now, do we like this really gross... Oh, not gross. I think it's too complimentary right now. Look very Wildberry. I think we need like a weird-ass green in there. instead. But I don't know. No, that actually looks like it matches a little better. I do like that a little more, though. I think I want to go for this. This looks good. We'll go for this. I think the body color needs to be a bit lighter. Maybe. We'll adjust that in a bit. We'll adjust that in a bit. Here's what I think we can do. Start us off. We can first find our darker shade and use that. And then we go back to our base color, and we use that to eliminate the parts that we don't need. Actually, hold on a minute, because some of this is going to be differently colored. Oh. Oops. Those there. Well, I guess there wasn't really a need to do that just yet, because we are still going to be, you know, coloring up here, as it were. I don't think we need to be able to see the delineation between this. The sleeve we need to be able to see. Something like that. All right, and then we want a lighter color to be our white substitute. We'll fill in the spaces between and provide a little color texture here. Which also needs to be on our chest as well. Breaking out this brush. Go. Looking good. I think we make the bottom of the shoes this lighter shade. This is, it's looking right. It's looking correct. I don't know how to feel about that. I want to go here. Use it to fill that in. Use it here to fill this in. Corporate Memphis is your calling, Jilly. You're a natural. It's maybe the meanest chat message ever sent. Not just on my stream, but in any stream. Here. Turn the opacity back up on this one. Put this in. I think we can color this in as well. Yeah. It's looking good. Then the zipper. What color do we do for the zipper? Maybe a pale blue? Not quite what I had in mind. Nope. There we go. Something like that. I think that works. I think that works really well. It works upsettingly well, as a matter of fact. Outrageous suggestion. Make the zipper and your eyes orangish red. Ooh. C8, I think you're cooking. I think you're cooking. Erase this while I'm at it. We gotta do the eyes now. This one definitely doesn't blink, right? This model definitely does not blink, right? color do we have? These can be white. No, I don't like the white. Maybe we do... something like that. How are we feeling about that? How are we feeling? Inside part of the eyes needs to be rounded. Yeah. And the head float a little more. Maybe. It's an easy change. It is not. No, there it is. Okay, we got it. Alright, then I need to fix this real quick. There we go. There we go. Oh, I hate it. I hate it quite a lot, but it looks really good. Those are the first set of eyes, and then these. Hi, Clearer! Thank you! It's corporate Memphis jelly because we're playing The Outer Worlds 2 next. So I wanted a model that looked as corporate as possible. Also, I'm gonna show them off to you because you weren't here at the start of stream. We have new subscriber badges. We have new subscriber badges, courtesy of C8. Welcome, welcome, Walrus Raider. Wow, you know, the perfect time to show these off, actually. Hi, everyone. Walrus, hope you had a great stream. The Walrus Raid is here. I was just about to show off the new subscriber badges we got, courtesy of our very own C8. I have wanted for a long time to have chat mascots. I have wanted for a long time for there to be a little guy that if someone was drawing fan art or something like that, or if I wanted to represent chat when I was drawing something, I could have a character that would be like, this is what chat looks like. And with the help of C8, mostly with the work of C8, C8 really did all of this because he's fucking awesome. We came up with what I am lovingly calling the kernels. So we have the base level subscriber badge. We have 3 months where he's trying to pop. We have 6 months where he pops out of his shell. Thank you, Walrus, for the tier 1 sub. Currently on a 12-month streak, just hit the full 1 year. Colonel reporting for duty, of course. Major. At 6 months, he pops out. And he keeps his Colonel as little pants, which is still my favorite part of all this. This is by far my favorite of the badges. Then at 1 year, he's buttered popcorn. At a year and a half, he's chocolate popcorn with a white chocolate drizzle. At 2 years, it's caramel corn. At 3 years, it becomes this really cute one with some pastel colors that I like to think is cotton candy. And then, of course, at 4 years, the ever elusive, not even attained by me, gay corn. So if you subscribe, now you can have little popcorn guys. I quite love these little guys. I love them so much. These guys are awesome. So yeah, we have new subscriber badges. And also, Walrus Raiders, welcome. We're making a model for the Outer Worlds 2. We're going to be streaming the Outer Worlds 2, which is a game all about capitalism and corporatism. So I thought, you know what? Obviously, the best thing to go for would be corporate Memphis jelly. And I am very upset to report it's coming along really, really well. What about Jelly Bezos? We're not quite at that scale yet. This is upsettingly good thus far. And I'm really, really sad about it. Here's what we're gonna do also. I'm gonna put this into another group layer. This is the completed version. You could whip this out for any soulless AAA game from now. I know! It's so versatile and so advertiser friendly and so welcoming and utilitarian and interesting. Anyway, we need to get rid of this arm. Hold on a second. I gotta figure out what the hell I'm trying to do right now. Right. Okay, so... Hold on. I want this to be... this jelly. This one is done. We do Control-C, Control-V on that one. They're done. Then we go to this jelly. Get rid of those eyes here. Then we go and we want to get rid of the arm. Now I got it. Now I got it. Locked in. It would be such a power move to request a shitty game and then not even show up to streams, just trying to make the streamers suffer. That's crazy. That's crazy work. And then I think we could just remove this whole section here. Yeah. Almost like everyone who's not going to be showing up to the fucking Outer World. Oh, shit. Hold on. Got some of the leg in there as well. Oops, my bad. Anyway, in unrelated news, I'm way too busy for the Outer Worlds 2. Have fun. We're not even starting today. Alright. We need to turn the line art down here so that we can erase around it. I know what we can do. Grab this section, deselect this section, then delete. Well, something went wrong. Why did that go wrong? What's happening? What happened to you? What's in here? What am I doing? I turned on the wrong... Okay. I think I just did something completely wrong. Yeah, I fucked up. Hold on. I fucked up a lot. I think? Yeah, I did something wrong here. Hold on. What did I do? Okay. We're gonna label them now, so that I don't do whatever the hell I just did again. Saying that I won't be here for the rest of the week, which is blatantly untrue, but don't mind that, I see. Gotcha. Oh, we do want that in there still. For that. And delete. Add this back. Make the line art a little transparent. And add this to the grab. And then remove this part. Delete that. There we go! Now when I talk, the arm pops up. Or do we think that the arm should always be there? How do we feel? I think arm pops up when talking makes more sense. Oh, hold on a minute. I am forgetting something that is very important, despite my corporate... Do I... Here's an important question, chat. Here's a very important question. It's a little dramatic for a talking pose shift. Can the blink be a friendly wave? That would be a lot of work. Yes, blush. What color? What's the corporate approved amount of blush? I do think the blush is it's too flavorful. It's too soulful. Even just this little amount is making me look kind of cutesy, and that's not allowed. All right. Now it's time to hit the big leagues. Now you just gotta do some fuck-ass geometric shapes. Alright, I'm thinking... these can be maybe... red. Merrick, please. Of course we're all in this together. We're like a family here. Ugh. Alright, and then... first of all, we gotta square off these squares. Select, invert selection. Oh, whoops. Oh, come on. There we go. Invert selection. Delete. Now those are properly geometric. Same with our circle. Invert. Go. And all the way to the bottom, it isn't? No. Nope. Grab that extra little bit. Oh no. Just try that again. Alright. Go. And then this can be part of a group layer. Not quite, not quite. I'm not feeling this second circle here. Or the second square here. I think we just want the one geometric shape. I know, hold on. Where's my stabilizer? Let me take this red. How do I get rid of... Oh! Oh, this doesn't have the stabilizer on it. That's why, okay. We're fine. Uh-oh. Hold on. I gotta get my preset back. There we go. Tool options. None. I think actually we want something like that. This should be yellow, I think. Yes. Yes, yellow. Alright. I believe we satisfied our fuck-ass geometric shape quota. Well, I think actually, hold on. Let's take our little group. And let's mirror you horizontally and mirror you vertically. No. Just horizontally. Oh, goodness gracious. What happened to you down there, buddy? What's up? What the hell happened to you there? Do they actually use those shapes? It reminds me more of 90s squiggle art. We got it here. I am going to merge these down, and I'm going to make these opaque, because they're probably going to take up a good bit of space, and I don't want them to cover anything up. Hold on. I saw something that I want in there. I saw the fuck-ass thing. You know we gotta get that in there. Obviously. Dare I tread close enough to the sun to have one swirl somewhere? No, it's not geometric enough. It simply won't do. I will, however, indulge in a triangle. Make that triangle green. You at least sand off the points of the triangle, someone could hurt themselves. Listen, our company's gotta have a little bit of a competitive edge, alright? We're good to go. I mean, that's it. That's it. That's the model. Just save real quick. Damn, man. It's absurd how fast this came together. I really thought that this was going to be the one that stumped me. Holy shit. Jelly already out the... Yeah, pack your shit, man. An equilateral triangle? Who the fuck do you think you are? I want all your... I got all your shit in a box already. Go pick it up and get out of here. Alright, let us save. My last couple of models have been quite interesting, haven't they? We've been on a little trip lately, huh? You know what? I'm going to move this whole affair. Oh, nope. Control Z, that shit. I don't know what you just did, but undo it. We're just gonna move... Nope, I don't want to take his skin. We're just gonna scooch it up, because I can always move it down in the auto tube. You can sit right there. God, the pose... The pose is kind of perfect. It's kind of awesome. Bending some of the shape and positioning rules has changed you, Jelly. Yeah, it's a... God, imagine looking at the models that we had from, like, what, a year ago? And then comparing it to what we're doing now? I mean, holy shit, man. Look at the model I'm using right now for art streams, you know? How outdated this one is compared to every... Like, these are not the same beast in the slightest. It's awesome. Yeah, for the Outer Worlds. Alright, new model. Corporate. And this one is open. Does Jelly's art skill scale with the badness of the game? No. Jelly's art skill scales with how funny I think the joke is. That's it. That is my power level is directly tied to how funny I think a joke is going to be. That's it. That's the only thing that determines it. I will return shortly. Alright. Jelly, new model, corporate, closed, and then open, and then remove those. God. Here we are. Let me shift myself. Hold on. I gotta get more in view here. Now, do we want to be fully on screen like so? Or should I, you know, should I be sitting in the corner like this? What do we think? You know? What are we thinking? Are we thinking tuck me away in the corner here, or just have me like sort of floating like that? In corner? Do we raise me up a little bit like this? Maybe like that? Is that good positioning? God, it's really upsetting how well this turned out. It's really upsetting how well this turned out. Oh, that's fucked up. Good lord. Oh, this color palette is so vile. Could you imagine Alegria? Alegria themed Jetsaya. Man. What a weird fucking model. Oh. Oh my god. Damn, man. This, I mean, it turned out really good. Holy shit. I don't know how to feel about this. I really don't know how to feel about this. I had this idea as soon as I locked in that I was going to be streaming The Outer Worlds 2. Like as soon as it was like next, like coming up on the list. I knew that I didn't want to just do like box art armor, you know, which would have been in my previous series of models the norm. That would have been perfectly acceptable. But we've evolved from that. Can you talk in a soothing business voice trying to get me to join your Microsoft Teams presentation? I'm really looking forward to The Outer Worlds 2 here. It's something of a cultural melting pot in terms of mechanics and industry experience throughout the years. We have a lot of veteran developers from Obsidian working around the clock to ensure the most optimal quality of gameplay for the average consumer. Don't upgrade E3 voice to stakeholder voice? That's an upgrade? Alright. Damn! That came together way faster than I thought it would. Jesus! Alright. Wow. That's surprising. Watch out, he's got a Scrum certification. Oh no. They're raising their hand to let the audience know they want to speak. Oh, the eyes are so fucked up. The eyes are so fucked up and scary. Damn. Maybe we should pull a mouse and auto-moderate Agile and Scrum and so on. No, I think we're fine. You know what's really upsetting to me? Genuinely kind of upsetting to me? I have a hard time drawing poses like this. This pose right here that I'm doing, this is a difficult pose for me to draw in my normal style. With the leg raised up like this, but it just worked. I just did it and it worked immediately, and there was the no fucking problem at all. It just worked. I'm so mad about that, man. I'm so fucking mad about that. Damn. We really are blue for an amazing reason, aren't we, folks? Jesus. Alright, well, I don't have anything else planned today, and we are just at the 2-hour mark. I don't have the game installed, so we can't start. I think we're just gonna call it a short stream. I think that's fine. Scran for the road. Yeah, you know what? We'll pull up Chandel, we'll pull up Scrandle, and we'll do a quick scran for the road. Let me slash prediction. Would it be possible to make a sketch request that builds on top of previous requests, or is that too much? I think that would be a little too much. If you would like for me to, I don't know, refund a sketch request and then modify it, that's perfectly acceptable. Let me right slash prediction. Start prediction, scran results. I'm gonna give you folks 2 minutes. 2 minutes to get your scran bets in. All right? You got 2 minutes for scran. 2 minutes to get them in. Mercy on the Europeans today. Yeah, we started late and we're running a little short, but it's an art stream. I don't feel the need to. I mean, we had an objective. We completed the objective. I don't feel the need to, you know, hit our 4-hour mark just so that we can hit our 4-hour mark. You know, if anything, that's usually just kind of worse for viewership on streams like this. Oh, it resets in 5. Hurry. Okay, hold on. Let me pull that up. Let me get Chandel in there as well. All right, let me pull these up. No, wrong one. There we go. Jesus, it looks so good. Having the geometric shapes be transparent works so well. That makes me so upset. Oh man, that's so stupid. That's so stupid. All right, let's go Saito. It is, oh, it is 2025. Okay, is this Mosquito-chan? No. 2025, less than 3 fan arts? What did Joe plan? Is it, it's not Talus-chan. Almost made a blunder. Is this, an Umineko-chan? Hold on. Let me think. What did Joe play during 2025? What did Joe play in the beginning of 2025? Looks so much like you were a corporate and safe PNG V2. Right? Right? It works so well. It sucks. Shit. What else did Joe play in 2025? Nine Souls is the beginning of 2025, but there was only one Chan made during Nine Souls, and it was Talus-chan, which is by Merrick. Double Exposure was 2024. That was the end of 2024. It could be Umineko. Let's see. Umineko-chan, perhaps? It's not Umineko. Damn. It's not Blanket-chan because it's not Persona 3. It could be Blanket Fort, because Blanket Fort, I think, was counted as a stream-chan. No, Blanket Fort was Umineko. It's not Nine Souls. Again, Talus-chan is the only chan from Nine Souls. And we already know that it's not Merrick. One chan. Hold on. I'm gonna throw a vote here real quick just to see something. Joe on the phone. It's not a stream chan. Okay. Shit. Something from the March season with a single fan art. Oh wait, is it Kegel-chan? It's not! Oh my god. Okay, give me a hint. Associated with Steins Gate? What? What? Okabe? Who is it by? Chris? Oh, I know what it is. No, wait. Prove ghosts aren't real, Chan, or something? Hold on, we gotta do Scrandle. 1 minute left. All right, we gotta do Scrandle real quick. We gotta do Scrandle because it was just about to run out. All right. This is for those who scran after. I don't know what else to call it. The foreskin on these sausages. I hate it. It's so unappetizing. This. All right. What the fuck, man? Pimento cheese? Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. Jesus. It's probably the smoked turkey wrap because this looks nasty. All right. The beef pie that looks like a pitcher plant, or the bone-in cheeseburger for $132 left. You're kidding me! Absolutely not! It looked horrible and it was expensive. Please let it be this chili cheese dog. That looks awesome. Oh, damn. Listen, man, it's got to be the quesadilla with the fucking elotes. Please. That's so low for how good that looks. Swedish meatball sub, but trust me, it's probably this insane thing. Yeah. The Gake. Mexican street corn waffle fries or bacon roll featuring and bacon. Those fries are perfect. Shoyu chicken and Kahlua pork platter or nachos. These look nasty, dude. Those look disgusting. Every once in a while, I'm looking over at the screen and remembering that I look like this. This form does not bring joy. Okay, this burger looks awful, but I know that, like, the more I look at this sauce, the more it looks like snot. I'm still choosing it. God damn, really? It's that bad? $2 tacos. Yeah, they look it. It's the pulled pork. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. That's like the corporate Memphis of Scrandle scores. Jesus. 8 out of 10. Eight out of 10. That's upsetting. Back to Chandel. Back to Chandel to finish us out. It's a one fan art Chandy from 2025 that's not Returnal, not Umineko, not Astrobot. and not Persona 3. And it's by Crystal. I feel like this should be Prove She's Not a Ghost Chan. Or Ghosts Aren't Real Chan? Who would this be associated with? 99.8K. Oh, okay, because there was 80K put down on the 8 out of 10. Jesus. Can you prove she's not a ghost? Prove. Alright, what's the second letter? T. What? I don't know this one at all. I should know this one. ST? Steinsgate Chan? What? What? Crystal, when did you make this? What? I don't remember this Chan at all. Oh my god. When did you make this? Why did you make this? It's cool conceptually, but what? Jelly came up with nothing and it was correct. Yeah, why is nothing here? Chan PhD removed? I'm sorry. Fuck. I'll work better. I'll get better at it. I promise. God. She got Back to the Future. Oh no. Someone needs to draw this Chan again, so just inexplicably. All right. That's today's Chandle and Scrandle. And that is that's today's stream. That's it. We're good to go. That's it. That's the stream for today. I was not expecting this to well, I guess the models do usually take about 2 hours, so that's not really anything out of the ordinary for us. Now is it? That's sort of par for the course in many ways. Who can we raid? Allison literally just went live. That's perfect. That's perfect. / raid a la Cinderra. Back to reading your ideas, I guess. Don't tell me what you're reading. I wouldn't mind. All right. That is all for me, folks. I will see you tomorrow with The Outer Worlds 2. How many streams will The Outer Worlds be? It's about 15 hours, so likely 3 to 4. I'm probably not going to pursue side content all that religiously. Mage and Demon Queen. Oh, it's a classic. It's a classic. All right. That is going to be all for me today, folks. Until next time, have a good one and stay productive. See ya!